Do you know what time it is? It's market update time. The fear spikes in the markets. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video. Trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There is no guarantees of making money in the markets, and trading is the most hardest thing you'll ever do, and it takes a long time to become a good trader. So this video is just educational only. If you're struggling with your trading right now, then click on the very first link in the description. We're going to learn a free training, the 7 universal laws to become a master trader that will boost your success, consistency, and confidence without spending a decade trying to figure it out. Click on the very first link in the description right now. Alrighty, traders, so just a quick little roundup on the actual markets itself. Not really much to sort of report, just the markets continue to be very slow. Dow Jones down just a little bit. We've got the Nasdaq just down just a little bit. We've got the S&P down just a little bit. And yeah, so things like that, that's what's happening through there. Let's go have a quick look at the gold market as well too. And then I'm going to get onto one of the main topics I want to discuss today. So looking on silver and gold are having a decent pullback where we are right now. This is, let me bring this chart up here. This is the long-term, like basically 2 years worth of daily charts. So you can see basically the silver's having just a bit of a pullback through here. I would not be worried about that through there. I believe we're likely to start getting a bit of a rise. And the same with gold. Gold's having a bit of a pullback right now after hitting this high. And as you can see, this is the high back here in 2016. So that's where we're at right now. So I believe we're going to turn around here. We're going to go for a run. We're going to go for a run with that real soon. So looking at things like the XAU, GDX, and even the GDXJ, you can actually see they're basically been in this big sideways channel for quite some time. And when they do break, this thing is going to go vertical pretty quickly. So I'm still very bullish on all of that. Now, moving on to the thing that I wanted to share with you guys is the volatility index spikes. Even though the markets haven't dropped, look at the volatility index. We had this big or a nice up candle today. Really just a big breakout candle today, and really breaking up. So the fear spikes. Now, how they measure the VIX, which is the volatility index, is it's really like a fear index. It's part of the gauge of how the VIX is put together is the ratio between call options and put options being bought. Now, if there's a lot of call options being bought and not many put options, volatility goes down. If there's a lot of put options being bought and not a lot of call options being bought, well, then that tells you people are worried about the market dropping, so therefore the VIX rises. So that's in a nutshell. So that tells me that there's a lot of people now buying put options in the markets, and it seems like the ratio is now flipped away. A lot more people buying put options than call options, which is now telling the VIX or telling the market that there's a lot of fear in the market now about where we are, and they're worried about a drop. So therefore they're buying put options, and from that we're seeing the volatility spike in the market. So what do you guys think about the VIX spiking? What also goes into the VIX, creating the VIX, and so on and so forth? And what do you guys think is happening right now in the markets? We've been pretty vertical in the stock market right now. So what do you think that's going to happen? I believe silver and gold are going to continue to have a nice rise throughout the year. But with the actual stock market. With the actual stock market, I do see the stock market continuing up for at least for the first half of this month. We may get a bit of a pullback from here, but I believe we're likely to continue moving up because the tax cuts are just going through right now. People on the sidelines are now likely to start getting into the market even more because their fear of missing out, FOMO, and so much more. So I believe we have a lot more upside to come into the stock market, but then after that, I believe we do see a pretty significant downturn coming in, especially later in the year. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think.